Hey there and welcome to my channel. If you are new here and have not yet subscribed, please do so by hitting that subscribe button right there. And if you want to, you can hit that little crazy bell over there that will let you know every time we upload any type of video. So just an FYI, I again am Tina. My wife is Jenny. She's at work right now. Normally doesn't do makeup videos with me, so this is the video you won't see her in. But if you guys want to see different types of videos, stay tuned because we do have our new RV life as well as some of the other crazy shenanigan-y things that we do in our lifetime here on YouTube and with you guys. So I'm going to continue to do my thug thizzle, and I hope that you guys will join along and do yours too. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. All right, guys, so let's get into this video. As you guys can see, I am wearing a wig today. This is my long black Morticia wig, and I love it. Like, I just love this wig. It is long, full, wavy, and it's so pretty. It looks really natural. I did forget to put my wig cap on underneath, but whatever, I'm going to take it off in a few minutes anyways. So I will leave a link below to where you can find these fantastic wigs for a fabulous price. Fabulous price. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into this video. Basically, this video today is going to be palettes. All the palettes that I own, from high-end to drugstore, and basically what I think about the high end versus my drugstore and what palettes I like the most and what I don't, and blah, 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 blah. And if this is not the video for you, you are more than welcome to head on out the door, but make sure that you don't go too far and you scroll down to the rest of the videos down below. All right, so for those of you who do want to see this video, let's get down to the nitty gritty. One last thing. I am right now recording with my phone, but the next video will be done with this beauty right here. Yes. So it was my wife and I's 12-year anniversary a few days ago, and I had mentioned probably a gazillion times that I really needed a camera. The phone works perfectly, but it's just a camera is so much better quality. I don't have like this super iPhone train. I'm sorry, I'm not on that train. So finally I was able to get a camera. She purchased a camera for me, and I am learning how to use it. I was going to use it today, but I really don't know how to use this, and I didn't want to mess up anything and then have to either refilm or not film at all. So before I use this bad boy, which is going to be this Saturday, I am going to learn everything I can about it so I can become a pro. And this is the Canon Rebel 1300 T6. So enough about the camera. Just wanted to, let you guys know this is your last time seeing me with this phone. Eek. All right, guys. So we're gonna get down to this. I want to go ahead and shout out a few people. And the lashes that I'm wearing right now, you guys, are, sorry if it's swaying, my bad. Stop moving. Stop. The lashes I'm wearing right now, you guys, are from LUXCIOUS Lashes. You guys will hear me talk about LUXCIOUS Lashes a lot. I did receive these in PR. These are in MILF. And girl, I'm telling you what, I could fly away with these bitches right now. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just flutter on by, just bye, bitch. Like, these lashes are absolutely fantastic. Now, I would not suggest these for like an everyday use, but if you are gonna go out on the town, whatever, go shake a tail feather, these are the babies you want. And if you're a MILF, hey, get you some lashes. I will also link her down below, and you guys can also find all LUXCIOUS Lashes all over my Instagram page. If you guys want to know where to find her lashes, you guys can also use Blended Boo discount, all one word, for 10% off if you go on over to her page and order now. Okay, I was also going to talk about the InStylish Oh, here they are. I almost forgot about my beauty blenders. So the last video that I did, makeup tutorial I did talk about the InStylish beauty blenders. I have been obsessed, like obsessed, you guys. These are still super, super soft. Like I said, the one that I was using before is so hard. Like as soon as it dries, it gets so hard. And then like when you go to wet it, it's even harder to rinse it out or wring out the water. So these ones, I highly, highly recommend. I did receive these in PR, so to give them a try, and I think they are absolutely fantastic. So if you guys are interested, I will also link that below. This is InStylish Beauty Blenders, and I will be purchasing these, not just having them for PR. As soon as I am done with them, I am ordering some more. So just a FYI on these. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Some of my favorite brands are Too Faced. I really, really love Kat Von D. Sorry guys, I ran out of space. As I was saying, Kat Von D, cruelty free. I absolutely love her, and I love everything that she's about. And I also really, really love Urban Decay. So those are my favorite high end. There are a few more, but it's hard for me to go through them all. So I will basically just show you the palettes and we'll go from there. So, in talking about Too Faced, if you guys are familiar with Too Faced, you have to be familiar with Too Faced. I have a few of their palettes, so I'm just going to show you guys a couple of them. So I have the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. This one right here is really fantastic palette, and it has so many different shades. You can basically, I mean, you can do you can do several different looks with this palette alone. Oh my god. And if you guys don't know that Too Faced palettes are made out of chocolate, so all of their and I mean real chocolate, so all of their stuff smells so good. Oh my god, you really have to be careful because you do want to eat it. Okay, relax. Okay, so this one right here is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. This was one of the first palettes to come out. This one is also another really awesome palette that smells delicious. So you have several options that you can do also with the chocolate bars. Now, the original chocolate bar, of course, I have this palette. This was the very first Too Faced palette that I ever owned in my life, and if I run out of this, I will 100% buy this again. This basically has been my go-to palette for a long time. This one right here, you can create so many different looks, and I really, really love it. Soft looks are, this one right here is perfect for really soft, romantic, you know, looks for any occasion, whatever. The next Too Faced palette is the Sugar Pop palette. This is one of their smaller ones. Super cute though. This one also has some really cute colors. Yeah. So that one right here, this one right here is a really cute one too. Very versatile, I think. And it smells so good, you guys. And then I have the Peanut Butter Jelly Time Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. I love this palette. For one, the number one color I love in this palette is this one right here. This one, you can do so many looks with it, but everything in here is just fantastic. So, and like I said, they smell amazing. So get you some Too Faced, y'all. All right, so speaking of Kat Von D, so this one right here is the Shade and Light eyeshadow palette. You guys probably will see me use this in almost every single video I do. I use this for my eyebrows, and then I also use a lot of the colors. I really like the browns. They're great for smoky eye, and this is a fantastic black. That is a true black, and sometimes it's really hard to find with palettes. They turn really light, or they turn really like a gray color. So this one has a very awesome true black in it, which is fantastical. Okay. Okay. So I am going to go back into the Urban Decay. I'm going to move some of this out of the way. I have so many palettes, I don't even freaking know what I have. But this one right here was also a gift. This is the Alice Through the Looking Glass palette from Urban Decay from Jenny, of course. And this one I love so much because they really got creative with this palette. And it's just amazing the way it looks on the inside. That freaking light. But I like the way it kind of shines on that right now. So basically it says, on the glass it says, we're all a little mad here. And then on the front it says, I'm not strange, weird, off, or crazy. My reality is just a little different from yours. Right. So when you open up this little thing under here, you've got the butterfly from Alice in Wonderland. So try to make it fly. So anyways, you can close that up and then you just pull out the little drawer on the bottom. And what do we have? What do we have? Yes, this is the Mad Hatter. This is a fantastic palette with so many beautiful pigmented colors. This one is going to be, I mean, it's just going to last me forever because really I only dip into this when I need like a pop of color or something. So the perfect and the cutest palette I own. Let's see, what else next? What else next? All right, I'm going to talk about some of the, we'll go back into the other ones, but I do get BoxyCharm. And the majority of the time in every BoxyCharm, if you get BoxyCharm, you get a palette, which is absolutely fabulous because who doesn't love palettes? So today, for today's look, I did do a pictorial. It is on my Instagram channel, or Instagram channel. On my Instagram. There's a pictorial of basically how I achieved this look. And I did use the Marvelous Mauves palette from Dose of Colors. And this is a really, really nice palette, you guys. This did come in BoxyCharm and it's a very, very nice palette. The pigment is great. I didn't have any problems. I was able to do like a once over basically with each color. So I think this is a great palette to have in your collection. All right. So sticking with the, what was I talking about? Oh my God, subscription. Here's the Butter London palette. This one right here, I really, really, really like. It's actually very simple and to the point. So I like this palette because, like I said, it's very simple, to the point, and you can do a lot of really fabulous looks with this. I'm trying, you guys. Moving on. This one right here is the Beauty Creations Tease Me palette. Now, for my burgundies and my deep brown mauve colors, even though I have that mauves, this one is fantabulous. Look at this. Look at this. Yes. And some of these foil colors are amazing. This one I use a lot, as you guys can see. But this one, I use this palette a lot because I do like to use a lot of the burgundies and the dark browns and stuff like that. So this palette, you guys will see me use a lot as well. So this is the Beauty Creations Tease Me palette. And I'm going to go on to BH. So BH was actually one of my first palettes, or the first company I bought palettes from, or makeup from online. And that was because I was just starting out. This was probably about 6 or 7 years ago. I was just starting out. I didn't want to buy high-end music. Come on, girl. Get with the program. Okay, excuse me. God. Ugh, pushy. Go sit down. Don't mind me. Okay, anyways, BH, I love. I love as a company because they have such fantastic, I mean fantastic products for prices that the everyday person can afford and achieve the most gorgeous looks. So BH will always be in my heart. I will forever have a place for them because they really, really helped me when I was starting out. So this right here is a Christmas palette from BH. So this one here is the Silver Strike. And as you can see, it's got grays and purple, really pretty blue, some blushes. So this one right here, I have barely touched. I need to really get into my grays and stuff, but gray really isn't a color that I pick very often, but I do need to tap into this little baby right here. So sticking with VH again, this is also from the Christmas collection. This one here is the Gold Rush palette, and it actually came with the Silver Strike. And this one I have used, as you can see, more warmer tone colors. So that's basically what I go for. I need to really stop doing that because I try so hard to like switch things up, but you know, when you really like something, you just tend to pick it up. You know what I mean? So what I need to do is put this at the back of the palettes. And my very, very, very first BH palette this was the first palette I ordered. So when I started my collection of palettes, this was the very, very first one. So yeah, this one is Eyes on the 80s, and I use, as you guys can see, a lot of the yellow. The rest of the colors I've kind of dabbled in, but the yellow and the orange I like go ballistic with. Very pigmented. I love this palette. BH, you are absolutely fantastic. Keep doing what you do. And no, I did not get paid to say that. Anyways, so moving on. I am going to go back in with some of the palettes from the subscription. So here's the Crown Pro palette. This one also is kind of similar to the Tease Me palette, just not as many colors. But I do like this one because I really like the browns and the burgundy-ish colors in here. These are really great for fall. Spring. Fall. Whatever. If it works for you, girl, wear it. Continuing on. This is another palette. This is a Tarte palette. And this one actually did come in the BoxyCharm as well. So remember, BoxyCharm does hook up some sick palettes, you guys. Oops, sorry about that. Here's that one. This one I have not touched at all. As you can see, it is still brand new. I just haven't touched it yet. I need to get into this, but I just haven't. So, and I can't really tell you why. There's just, I don't know. I have one too many to choose from. I think that's what it is. Moving on. This palette actually was given to me from my mom. It is also a BoxyCharm palette. As you can see, it's like been all in her stuff and used. But she gave this to me because she doesn't really wear, you know, bright colors and things like that. So she felt like I could, you know, make better use of it. And I actually want to try out some of these oranges. Okay. Okay, so these three right here are actually very similar to each other. I don't know. I'm not going to knock it. I'm just going to, I guess I should just try it. I wanted to, well, that's actually, wow. That's pretty damn pigmented. Let's try this purple. Okay. Okay. Like, did I bring a towel? Wet my hands. Okay, so moving on. Moving on. I still have lots of palettes, you guys. Back into Urban Decay. This was one of the first Urban Decay palettes that I bought as well. And this one right here is the electric palette. And you guys are going to know exactly why I purchased this palette. Look at that. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yes. I use this pink a lot. A lot. So the electric palette, this one is a must-have as well if you like color. Going back into BoxyCharm, I have a lot of BoxyCharm palettes. This one right here is the Nightingale palette. This is Pretty Vulgar's Nightingale, and I really like Pretty Vulgar's products. You can find a lot of Pretty Vulgar in BoxyCharm. So if you like Pretty Vulgar, just get you a BoxyCharm, girl. So basically, this is the Pretty Vulgar palette. There we go. So you guys can see all cool tone colors. I have played with this one a little bit. Definitely need to dabble with it a little bit more, but I like it. This one right here is the Alamar Cosmetics, also BoxyCharm. The next ones are all going to be BoxyCharm, so I won't keep mentioning that. Also, I am not an affiliate of BoxyCharm. I just happen to have a lot of their palettes. But I love BoxyCharm. So anyways, this one right here is Alamar Cosmetics. This is actually a blush palette that I got from BoxyCharm. And as you guys can see, it is brand new. I have not touched it yet. The colors are a little dark for me. I definitely think that I could actually use them as an eyeshadow as opposed to a blush, but I want to give them a try first because, you know, never knock something before you try it. This one right here is the Pure Festival palette. And this one I used a little bit of. I wasn't that impressed, to be honest with you, with this palette. The reason being is it's not as pigmented as you would think it should be. The glitter, the foil glitter here just comes right off when you wipe it on, when you put it on. And I honestly just didn't really care too much for this palette. Pretty color selection, but it really just, it's not really my cup of tea. Right. So this is another Pure palette, and I don't know if it's, this is the Midnight Masquerade. I actually have used, I think I just used the dark brown in this palette. So I'm not going to knock this palette yet because I really haven't got a chance to try it, but this is another Pure palette. This one right here is Beauty Creations Boudoir, and I really like this one. This one's got some great cool tones, grays, blacks, browns, as you can see, are really pretty shimmers. So yeah. And these ones right here, I mean, if you don't get them in BoxyCharm, they're actually very inexpensive. If you guys go check out A Girl's Best Friend, I have known her for a while. She actually made her start on Facebook selling makeup, and she now owns her own makeup shop in the Moreno Valley Mall, I believe it is. And I've gone in there once, and I just absolutely loved it. But it was years ago, and she's still running it. She does have some of these palettes, and they are priced to sell, girls, so make sure you go get you some. So moving on, we are not done yet. We are not done. This is the NYX Ultimate palette, and I did actually pick this one up at Walgreens, I believe, and it's got a nice, some more cool tone colors. As you guys can see, I have dabbled in this one a little bit, but a lot of these colors I seem to have in other palettes, so I don't always reach for it. Still working. Okay, so these are some of the palettes that you can find, like I said, at A Girl's Best Friend. You can find her on Instagram and Facebook. But this one right here I did get from her. This is the Be Bella 28 color palette. I love this one. I've had this one for a while, and as you can see, it's still pretty unused. But this red right here is a fantastic red. It is, I actually use this palette in one of the tutorials I do on this channel. So if you guys want to take a look at it, I will find out what it is, which tutorial it is, and I will link it below for you guys so you guys can take a look at how this red actually works. So fantastic palette. It's got a lot of different colors to choose from, and that's why I like it. And I'm a hoarder, so don't judge me. This one is the Cara palette. This one is also an ES01 Brights eyeshadow palette. This one I also got from A Girl's Best Friend. Very, very affordable, like I said. And this one also is a full of colors, so great for summer, or that pop of color that you guys need. This is a very pigmented palette. I really like it. As you can see, I haven't touched it very much, and it's only because I have so many palettes to choose from, I forget. And then on top of that, a lot of these are shimmer, and I like a lot of mattes, so that's another reason why I don't grab this palette as much. But fantastic palette. Moving on. This, I'm actually going to show you a contour palette. This is the Profusion contour palette, and this one I really, really, really like because you can basically contour your face to look any way, shape, or form, color, size, whatever with this palette right here. You can do so much. So I do mix some of the colors together sometimes to be a little darker, a little lighter, whatever I am needing at the moment. So Profusion contour palettes are great. The next one I'm going to show you guys, I actually got this one from Walgreens. They were having like a Cinderella, like they had like a little section. It was all Cinderella, and it was like limited time only. So I had to grab this palette. I've only used it like once or twice, but this palette is really awesome as well. The colors are great, great pigment, and it's just an all-around fantastic, cute, super cute, ready for the ball Cinderella palette. And again, I got this from Walgreens. This palette right here is my #1 go-to besides the Kat Von D. You guys will see me use this way too much, but it is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and you guys can see why. Look at this. Look at that. I mean, you just have so many fantastic colors to choose from, like, and you don't have to just use, I mean, you can mix this palette with any palette you have, you know what I'm saying? You can just use one color out of it. It doesn't really matter, but I love the fact that it just has so much to choose from. Great pigmentation, and Morphe is one of my favorite brands to purchase from. I have tons and tons of their brushes. Actually, Morphe brushes are the only brushes I use, so just an FYI with that. This is also, I didn't really want to get into, but I guess the rest of these are, I don't even think they're palettes anymore. Yeah. So basically the rest of these are going to be like highlighter, contour, palettes. So this is the Tarteist Pro Glow. This one also came in the BoxyCharm. You guys, this is a $38 palette that I got in the BoxyCharm. Okay. And this is a fantastic palette. This is from Tarte. And Tarte is a very, very, very expensive brand. And for them to have put this inside BoxyCharm is absolutely fantastic. So again, if you don't have BoxyCharm, you really should. I think that I'm done with the palettes, you guys. The last palette I will show you was actually a palette that I had made. It's called the Mad Dog Bitch palette. And the only reason why that is because Jenny is on the front. And her nickname used to be Mad Dog. When we were younger, we all took on those funky little nicknames. Well, you guys know why they call her Mad Dog, because of the looks that she gives. And you guys all know about her Mad Dog looks. So anyways, I had this palette made because I just love looking at her. She's absolutely beautiful. Oh my God. Excuse me. And then it's just a magnetic palette, and I have some magnetic tin shadows in here. Obviously, as you guys can see, my highlighter broke, but you know, it is what it is. So this is my phone along with the rest of those palettes just ate shit. basically, is what I meant to say. So anyways, you guys, I know that was probably very boring, but I really don't care. I just wanted to share with you guys basically all my palettes, what I think of them, some of my faves and some of my dislikes, which I think I only disliked one palette. So you guys pretty much, yeah, I pretty much am not parting with any of them. So if there is anything else that you guys want to see, be sure to leave me a comment below and I will do my best to get that video up for you guys. Be sure that you are subscribed. There's going to be a lot more videos on our RV life as we are definitely taking the plunge and just jumping right into this, and we have absolutely no freaking clue what we're doing. So again, stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If there's any questions you guys have on any of the palettes, just leave me a message and I will do my best to get back to you. So yeah, I'm gonna quit blabbering on. And I just want to thank you guys again for being here with me. Make sure you guys go check out LUXCIOUS lashes on Instagram. Be sure to use Blend Boo, one word, for 10% off. And be sure to check out InStylish, also on Instagram. Blend Boo, one word, for another 10% off at checkout. All right, guys, thank you so much for being with me. I will see you next time. Happy makeup. Bye. Mwah.